Okay, music theory community, here's a very good example of student work in Species Counterpoint 2. We are in the key of C major, and this is the cantus that is provided. It's from Schechter and Salzer's Species Counterpoint book. And here's what the student wrote above. She starts on the 5th scale degree and has a sweeping ascent to the dominant here. So she's got this motion from G all the way up to G. There's some stepwise motion, and then there's these interesting skips in the middle, and finally the way is made up to G, and then there's an octave leap down, octave displacement, and then an ascent to the tonic. Let's look at some technique in the example. Okay, Species Counterpoint 2 requires that you can now use the dissonant passing tone, which would be a 2, a 4, or a 7 on weak beats only. A 9 is also synonymous with 2. So here's the use of 4s on weak beats. Here's the use of the 7th on a weak beat. So very good in the way that she uses this dissonant passing tone. And also when you do use a dissonant passing tone, the motion into it and out of it has to be by step. Skipping, you can skip within the measure, try not to skip over the bar line, and the skip has to involve 2 consonant intervals. So here's the use of a successful skip, 6 to 8. Here's another good skip, 3 to 6. Here's another possible skip, 3 to 5. 10 to 3. Notice how she uses a 5 here and an 8 here, and very good. You can use 8s and 5s in the middle, and you should, but you should place them on weak beats so it minimizes the hollow effect of the octave or the 5th. So on downbeats, the student is placing 3rds and 6ths and 10ths, which leads for a very rich composition. Okay, let's take a look at the playing of this. Very, very impressive. Let's look at other features that make this a very good example. What I do see is this consistent rise here. So she rises to the tonic early. Then there's the use of the D natural. The D natural is prolonged. Then there's the use of the E, F, G. You know, she also presents the F early. Very interesting skipping here. Notice how there's a skip of a 3rd, then a larger skip, then motion down. When you do skip, you should try to fill in, and she does do that. And the big skip here is also filled in down. Take a look at it again. Very good. Can't say enough good things about this example. Very good work. And this has just been a week and a half in the forum. Good job.